Sounds good. This makes me even more stressed about presenting. That's fine. Here we go.
Don't worry, me and you, Bronwyn.
Alrighty. Welcome to our crash course. This is the first time that we are running this event. Normally we have a meet and greet where we feed you and then tell you about our organization, but there's no food, unfortunately. When we're back on campus, we can feed you plenty, but for now, this is what we've got. So tonight we're just gonna give you like a little brief overview on our parent organization, EWB USA, and then give you a little bit of background on our organization, have like a fun little Kahoot, and then we'll do like a meet and greet with the, or not meet, eat, no eat, just a meet and greet, sorry, with the different departments. So just want to give you a little bit of background about the first EWB project that existed. Back in 2000, Bernard, who is our founder, traveled to San Pablo. He went to a community that lacked clean water and sanitation. And so the community members there, the children especially, weren't getting education because they had to travel long distances to bring clean water back to their communities. So he thought that this community was like very willing to develop a solution to this problem, and they had access, well, they didn't have access to clean water, but there was like a waterfall nearby and all that, but they didn't have the supplies to actually make anything to get to this clean water. So he went back to the University of Colorado where he worked, and he talked with his civil engineering students, and they came up with a solution to this. And he returned later on with 8 students and another civil engineer expert, and they actually installed a new water system that utilized the nearby waterfall to bring clean water to the community. And this ended up being the first EWB project because the students like really thought that it was super cool. And so we ended up founding Engineers Without Borders USA in 2002. Patty.
So the EWB mission statement, like the EWB USA mission statement, basically, well, it says, EWB USA builds a better world through engineering projects that empower communities to meet their basic human needs and equip leaders to solve the world's most pressing challenges. So I'm assuming most of you guys probably know generally what EWB is about at this point, but if you don't, essentially our goal is to combine engineering with like humanitarian projects. And so we as an organization are right now our project is in Ecuador, and we are trying to provide them with a water source that's reliable and safe, and hopefully makes their community, helps better their community.
Yeah. So I just want to give you like a little bit of background on this neat thing called Volunteer Village. It is through EWB USA, and after this, you should all make accounts in Volunteer Village and like say that you're part of our chapter. It's a place to find volunteer opportunities. You can find new projects. You can find a chapter if you're not already in one. It's also like an open forum. That's what chatter groups are. You can subscribe to different chatter groups that cover different topics. You can post questions, receive answers. There's technical resources, like if you want to learn how to build something in particular. And then there's also an e-learning course or courses through Volunteer Village. They have this intro course called the Volunteer Orientation, which is just like an hour-long course. If you make an account and log in, it'll give you a little badge after you complete it, and it goes over more in depth what EWB USA is and like what it means to be a volunteer for the organization and all that. So it's a really good resource, and I highly recommend that you like get involved and sign up through there.
Okay, so our first trip was in El Salvador, and it was in Miramar more specifically. And we um, we provided 23 biosand filters to the community. And generally, the goal of EWB projects are that they're a 5-year project. So we just recently, this past summer, closed it out. I think we stopped working with them a little earlier than this past, like directly working with them a little bit earlier, just because like traveling was unsafe. But the goal was to provide clean water, and we did finish that part. We just didn't finish the um like the ending process, I guess.
Kate, I don't know if you want to talk about our awesome mentorship program.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Kate, and I am the member coordinator. So I run the mentorship program. And this is a great way to get more involved in the club, learn more about like all of our different departments, and meet new people. So thank you to everyone who's already signed up for it. But I would really recommend completing the application. It's on the newsletter. It's in it's in a bunch of places. But please fill that out. Please be a mentee, and you'll be able to get to know your mentor and learn about them and learn a whole bunch of great things about this club. We had a great time this past year. This is a picture of us at ice skating, an ice skating event we did in the winter. And I think it really helped bring people into the club and make it accessible for them. So yeah, please go and sign up for that.
Yeah, we can send the link for the form to be a mentee in the general channel after this event is over for those of you that are interested.
It's also in our Instagram bio. If anyone's following that, that's an easy place to find a bunch of links. There's also a link to Volunteer Village there too now.
That's right. Patty made us a link tree, so all of the links are in our bio now. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing for a second to set this up.